Hello, my name is Erica Fulghum, and this is the introduction video for our Communication Research Methods class. First, I'll share a few aspects of my identity, and then tell you some about my communication research interests. First, I'm very adventurous. I love anything that's different, that's a little quirky, that's eclectic, to explore. Um, Adventure, and any of its synonyms like explore, are really magic words for me, much like the word please is a magic word for kids. I love trying new foods, meeting new people, dreaming of going new places like Greece and Ireland, Japan, the Middle East, Australia, different landmarks in the United States. It'd be so much fun. I love fun, making anything adventurous, even if it's typically not supposed to be, like difficult situations. So the first aspect of my identity is that I'm very adventurous. The second part of my identity is that I love Jesus and learning what it is to live a real, authentic faith. I want to know Him and learn what it is to live in a way that people can see Him in me and be encouraged. A third aspect of my identity is that I love people, regardless of what they've done or who they've been. I believe that people have an intrinsic significance within them, so much so that whenever I have any kind of encounter with them, I want them to be able to leave our communication interaction feeling uplifted, valued, cherished, accepted, welcomed, important simply for who they are, not necessarily for anything they've been, anything they've done, or anything they should have been. They're important, and I want them to feel that way. So the three aspects of my identity I've shared with you are that I'm adventurous, I love Jesus and learning about what a real faith looks like, and that I love people and want to make them feel good. My communication interest for research is kind of twofold. First, I'm really interested in expressive writing as a trauma therapy. I kind of ran into this last semester and was introduced to it, and I think it's really fascinating how writing can help people interact with and be able to overcome their traumatic experiences. Right now, expressive writing as a trauma therapy is firmly rooted in the psychological field, but I believe that communication study can enhance and grow what we know about it, and also to help explain why the expressive writing therapy as a communication writing strategy is so effective as it is. And the other aspect of communication interest that I have deals with foster adopted children and their experiences in transitioning between families, especially as it relates to how these kids experience different families' expectations, worldviews, values, and different ideas these different families have about discipline. How do these different experiences of life, of growing, of assuming an identity, help shape a child's view of who he or she is? I think that in the future, if allowing foster adopted kids to work through expressive writing as a trauma therapy with whatever they've experienced, I think that this combination could be useful in helping families understand what needs to be set in place. How might they be able to better communicate who they are as a family, what their expectations are, and what boundaries and limits and freedoms might be for a child who they'll be accepting as a foster child and eventually as a foster adopted son or daughter. And conversely, I think that expressive writing could be really useful for foster adopted children, no matter where they're at in the foster care process or adoption process, because it will benefit them emotionally, psychologically, health, in terms of physiological health also, and socially too. I've been reading all kinds of studies about this, and it's really interesting just seeing expressive writing through different communication theoretical perspectives. But anyway, if foster adopted kids can also work through this, then I think that they'll be able to assume a much greater sense of healing and feeling of wholesomeness, even as they undergo these challenging transitions in their lives. So this is me in a chocolate-covered nutshell, and I look forward to learning and seeing more of you and classmates in the future. and learning more about the research methods this semester. So, nice to meet you soon, and adios. Have a happy day.